It is time, everybody. Let's get this started. Continue. No, we're just getting started right now, Michael. Perfect timing. Well, there's like a star next to our save game. Was that always there? I think that means we've beaten the main game. We're like on kind of a bonus epilogue chapter right now. I think that's what that means. Okay, yeah, this is the most recent. Let's do this. I bet Relentless. I love that. So we're at the base level of the hotel right now. Before we continue, let's go ahead and look at our notes just to kind of get a refresher of the last things that happened. So I think I go to here. Red Riding Hood. So this is the current ghost we're looking into. Okay, so yeah, I remember we had to get the elevator working. So I had to do some work, very dangerous work. Katamari was telling us from some electrical experience how silly these solutions were. We'd probably be dead, but you know, it's a game. You got to give it some credit for trying. And we did get the elevator working, so we're able to travel up to the 4th, 5th, and possibly 6th floors now. We weren't able to before. The stairs apparently don't work. It's kind of like a never-ending loop when you try to walk up the stairs. You're like stuck on the 3rd floor. Okay, so got to remember, spiders hate things that vibrate. We have a massage gun we had to use to save ourselves. Let's see. And Moe shows up and gives us a testimony of the Eiko, a student who used to work at the Masquerade, which is this love hotel. One day, her classmate Esko learned about the job and threw everyone into a panic by saying she'd tell a teacher. The students were afraid of the police getting involved. Eiko wasn't sure what to do, but when she went to the hotel that night, she witnessed Esko standing in front of the hotel in a red raincoat. There's the Red Riding Hood. She told Eiko she was going to the police, so why was she there? After that night, Esko stopped coming to the school, and for some reason the police never got involved. After everything, nothing happened. Why in the world didn't Esko go to the police? So that's pretty much where we have left off in the game. So I'm not sure. I think we just escaped the elevator. Am I supposed to go back up into here, or are we leaving? I didn't get a chance to watch the very end of the last stream. Let's try going back up through the elevator. Oh, I actually can't. Maybe we're supposed to leave. Yeah, let me go ahead and try to go back to the mansion and see if that's what we're supposed to do. I was kind of in a hurry to quit last time because we had gone longer than I expected. Yeah, let's return to the mansion. There we go. Maybe we need to talk to somebody. Here's Mashita. Hey, I don't know why you came here, but we're leaving as soon as you're done. Time is running out. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm not supposed to come here. So who is my partner currently? Okay, it is him. Okay, back to the hotel. Yeah, it is a massage gun, Relentless. Actually, Andy has one of those. I got it for her for Christmas this last year. It's pretty much for like athletes and stuff, but it helps with any kind of weird muscle soreness you have. It basically is like a pulsing gun that you put on your muscle, and it just kind of loosens it up and helps with like back pains or leg pains, all kinds of stuff. And Shili, an employee appraisal is done and met your expectations, so you can get a 1 to 2% raise for the year. And yeah, you might switch jobs eventually. Still, getting any kind of raise is better than nothing, Sheely. Congrats. Sometimes jobs just don't give you anything right now, which that sucks because every year living becomes more expensive. You have to kind of keep that going to do that. Yeah. Or, Katamari, you can get a very mini massager, right? Not so much for normal muscle work. And Ellaby, what is Liz Wadorf? Not sure what that is. Krem, thank you so much for the lurk. Okay, so I can't use the elevator again. Probably because it was full of spiders. Am I just supposed to go back upstairs? Maybe I'm supposed to go back to the elevator through the stairs. I don't know. I guess there's like multiple elevators though. Oh, look at that. This chandelier is covered with spider webs now. That didn't used to be there. Chandelier. It's dusty, spoiling its beauty. I don't think it had spider webs on it before. Okay, we got in there. Ellaby, you losing me. Shooting what? Relentless. Okay, so we had a key we'd use to operate the elevator. I think we're good there. So, last time we went up to the 4th floor. I don't know if we finished the 4th floor. So I'm going to try to go back there. Okay, that's good, Jimmy. I was like, isn't that like another elevator at the base of the hotel? I can't seem to use that. I think we like escaped there, though. Okay, so now we're on the 4th floor. Nice, Michael. That is one I haven't seen in a long time. Speaking of which, Hypno Space Outlaw, another game requested by Jimmy, like the one we're playing right now. Okay, so let's check this door right here. Just kind of remembering where we were, what we've explored. So this place is covered in spider webs. It's a chest with a vase on top. I pull open the drawer and find a notebook. Okay, we didn't actually get to explore all this before. We got Mask Guestbook 401. What's that? A guest book provided by the hotel. Guests write about their experiences in it. I glance through the pages. This guest book's entries are clearly different from all the other ones. It covers a number of horrifying topics, such as devil worship and different kinds of torture. That's not a normal guest book thing. Every page is crammed with stuff like that. It's impossible to tell which ones are delusions and which ones actually took place. The only thing I can say for sure is that it's surging with a twisted, single-minded appetite. I silently hand over the guest book. Mashita skims through it and smirks. Huh, that's quite the hobby. The handwriting differs by page. This was written by several guests. I find that hard to believe. I sincerely doubt there are so many people in the world who have such a unique hobby. Haven't you ever been on the internet? You'd be surprised. Hey, FaZe Clan, welcome back, dude. Good morning. So, Jumi, last time we were on floor 4, we saw enough just to grab Banshee and run back to the elevator. Yeah, I seem like we just got attacked by that Red Riding Hood immediately. And then we ran into the elevator and got swarmed by spiders. And then we used our massage gun to scare them off. They're like moths drawn to the flame. You wouldn't even know to look at them. The pieces are finally coming together. Seems this hotel offered a special service for its perverted guests. You mean the kind of stuff written in that guest book? Like torture, things like that? Yeah, the kids working that part-time job were probably part of it too. Guaranteed their safety and complete confidentiality, of course. After all, the one who sold his soul was probably most nervous about that. Still, these people have quite the imagination. Mashita mutters sarcastically as he casually leaves through the pages. Then he stops. Hey, this phrase, do you know what it means? I'm scared. The phrase Mashita's pointing to is Jorogumo's punishment. Okay, I was thinking it was going to be some weird gross sexual term. Jorogumo, huh? It's a spider monster from Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman. Ah, so you do know about it. Thanks for the info dump. That sounds terrifying. I ignore the hint of sarcasm in his voice and read the rest of the page. Jorogumo's punishment is a recreation of a certain urban legend. You capture the largest spider you can find. A wild one would be best. Sharpen the sacrifice's senses with drugs, and use a mouth speculum to keep their mouth open. Then throw the spider into their mouth. Why would anyone ever do that? If they manage to swallow it, they're innocent. If they don't, or the spider escapes, they're guilty. That's terrifying. Oh my gosh. Oh! Perfect timing for this. Not really. Let's break the tension. I totally forgot, Relentless. Thank you so much for that subscription again. You did that as we were just getting the stream started. 31 months you've been subbed to the channel, Relentless. That is incredible. Let me drop some tokens for you. I don't know what about creepy spiders being thrown into your mouth that's forced open made me think of you, Relentless. But yeah, here's your sub. Thank you so much. You know, it's one of those things that, like, you're thinking of something and then, like, Later on, totally untangential experience, like you might be taking a shower and something pops in your head like, oh, I forgot about that. That kind of thing. That's what happened. Absolutely a compliment. Or just how my brain works, which is not hardly at all. Okay, so this is a witch trial meant to judge truth from lie. If I get a sacrifice that needs punishing, I'd like to try it out immediately. That's so bad. I hate that. Michael, you got 2 and Elevate, you got 1. Good catches, guys. And thank you again so much, Relentless. It can't be what's written here was actually... Did someone actually do this? Who knows? Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath. Yeah, it's okay. I'm calm. Spiders being thrown into your mouth. I doubt Mashita believes me. It's obvious that I'm totally rattled. I wonder if our character is arachnophobic. Are you guys arachnophobic? Don't forget, Kadia. We can't die here. What do you mean we can't die here? I die everywhere. Of course, I know that. I try to keep my reply as steady as possible, but my hands keep shaking as I put the guest book in my bag. True, you think they'd be totally jaded to everything at this point, right? Okay, there was a couple other things to look at. Let's check out the mask. I like these masks. There's a Venetian mask on the wall. It's a plague doctor mask. Oh, we can grab it? I pick the mask up and find a talisman on the wall underneath. We got some more spirit juice. I will take it. What else we got here? Nothing on the bed. You really got to check the corners too. There was one time I missed something right down here in a different exact, like a room that looks just like this. And it was the most important item that I needed to continue. But I must have spent an hour last stream looking for that. That's perfect. It's so applicable to so many games, Relentless. Spiders do creep you out, Michael. I'm not a fan. I'm definitely not arachnophobic. Like, I can take care of spiders. But, like, if I just look over and I had a big one crawling on me, I'm not going to be cool, calm, and collected. Not at all. A large air conditioning unit attached to the ceiling. It's stained, but would most likely work with electricity. And, oh gosh. Yeah, I saw you, Red Riding Hood. That happens a few times. It gets me almost every time. It's very effective. So, Ellaby, I think we're going to do the community stream on Thursday. That'll be like the very last stream before the end of the month. And it'll be good to change it up. Usually we do it on Saturdays, but it'll be nice to do a weekday so some folks that can't make the Saturday streams can join. Okay, I checked behind the wire door. There is a folding table and chairs stored away. They're too big to carry around. Okay, so we don't need that. I think that's it in here. I gotta really make sure we're not missing anything. Because I've missed a few important things. Oh, and the bathroom. I always forget about these bathrooms. Some kind of slime is stuck to the mirror, so my reflection is hard to see. It's a trash can with a lid. Let's see what's in there. I turn it upside down and shake it. A wad of paper falls out. We found another talisman. Sweet. Take it. Anything else in here? God, now there's like more spider webs everywhere. There are brand new spider webs. Was this web built last night? Okay, now even perfectly normal spider webs are starting to look eerie. Especially when you think about that curse of that spider lady. No, thank you. I did see an anime a long time ago. It's like, I think it's from the 80s or 90s called Wicked City. And in that one, there was a woman, very promiscuous woman, who would turn into a very creepy spider. It was a really interesting, gross scene. Oh, that's right. There's also some puzzle that has to do with these paintings on the wall. Apparently, we're supposed to look at them in some kind of order. So, Masquerade Wife. It's a picture of a masked girl running down a trail. Like, I don't know exactly how you would put that in order with the other ones, but we'll figure it out. Here comes another guest room. Oh, there's a phone ringing. We should answer. I hear a faint laugh. I don't hear anything more coming from it. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. We're about to die, aren't we? It feels like the mask is staring at me. I take it down to examine it, but it's just a mask. It still feels like it's staring at me, though. There's like 3 masks on this wall. That's kind of interesting. Some of the rooms have different numbers of masks. I wonder if that's important. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Just the phone. Okay. That was nice. Nice and creepy. About the bathroom. It's a horribly stained sink. Oh, we can use it. I really don't want to do this, but I still need to check it out. I shut my eyes and stick my fingers down the drain. Why would you do that? There's spiders everywhere. That's going to be like the first place they want to make their home. I touch something hard. Something cylindrical is stuck down there. Sadly, my fingers don't seem to be able to reach it. Oh, what kind of tools do we have? Something is in there? It's often a prime location to hide incriminating objects. It's likely an important piece of evidence. We should get it. So instead of sticking your fingers down there, why don't we just like take apart the sink underneath it? That's what I would do. Do we have something we can use to... Hey, there's our mini massager. Is there something we can use to get things out? I don't think so. We need like a little pliers or something, I guess. Can't use the mini massager. Can't use the key ring. Can't use our credit card. I don't think any of these are going to work. How about the horse head? Nope. Yeah, we don't have anything that'll work there. It would make too much sense. I mean, then we'd have to go grab like 3 more items relentless to tear apart it properly, you know? We need a pipe wrench and potentially a few other things to really get that taken apart. There's a dark red water in the bathtub. My nose rebels at the stench of iron. So blood is what you're saying. Yeah, we're probably going to go find pliers somewhere. That'll help us get that item out. Yes, FaZe. I heard we're getting closer to the end. We'll definitely beat it this stream. Whatever it takes. I thought we were going to beat it last stream, but this chapter was a bit longer than the others. And I got stuck for a bit. Oops. Our character's been through so much. Why are they still acting so ignorant? Maybe it's a self-defense mechanism, Relentless. Is that? Oh, that's the stairs. We don't want to take the stairs. Let's go back into the elevator. Let's check out floor 5. I don't think we've even been to floor 5 before. This is all new. There we go. Luckily, no spiders in here. The massage gun scared them off. Oh, there's another one of these electrical boxes. I open the door and check the switchboard, but nothing looks broken at first glance. Okay, good. We don't have to mess with that. Here's the last of the paintings, I think. It's a picture of a masked wife holding hands with a child. Okay, so these pictures we've been looking at, one of them like looks like she's getting married. One of them she's like young. One of them she's just meeting a guy. And then that one she has a kid, it seems like. So I'm thinking we have to kind of put them in order of like, she's young, she's running on the trail, she meets a guy, she gets married, she has a kid. And I think you have to touch them in that order. Well, let's check this door. Now, there's supposed to be 6 floors, but I'm not sure how we get to the 6th floor yet. Hey, shine the light inside. Oh no. Nothing in here. Oh, crap! I should have saved it. The body is finally turned up. Let's check it out. Right. Now can I save it? Yes. Okay, let's save it. Before we get killed. Oh, and there's a coffin. Like a stereotypical vampire coffin right there. Where did that noise come from? Was it the coffin? Was it this dude? Check the coffin first. There's a decorative coffin. That's decorative? That thing looks big enough to hold a human. I open the lid of the coffin. I find a book among the junk inside. Michael, don't open the coffin. We got the Monster Encyclopedia. We are all set for the next Pokemon game, guys. We got the encyclopedia. It's a book about different monsters from around Japan and their associated legends. Right? Mashita flips through the book. I mean, wasn't your favorite Pokemon the creepy woman that turns into a spider? So the spider monster originally killed people by drowning them in water. Yeah, that sounds right. I didn't think spiders liked water. It is very creepy, FaZe. I remember reading a legend like that in one of the books piled up on my desk at Kujou Mansion. It usually targets woodcutters or hunters, but they're always saved at the last minute. Yokai Watch, thank you. Yeah, there's a ton of like, what is it, like Yu-Gi-Oh! And different like kind of Pokemon style games, like battle monster things. Does Yokai Watch actually have that monster, I suppose, to use? Every region has a story like that. Saved. How? They use a tree stump. The spider takes it instead. Then the protagonist escapes. What a stupid spider. It's like, I want a human, but you know, this tree's looking pretty good too, I guess. I don't get it at all. There's no point in complaining about folklore. In any case, this will make for a good reference. Take it with you. Okay, remember, we need to find a spare tree stump to distract the spiders. Yeah, see, we learned it at a young age. The itsy bitsy spider doesn't like water. Oh, that's really cool. Again, I do like that. I think, was it one of the Persona games? Or something like that? I thought I heard one of those games has like a lot of Japanese folklore mixed into it as well. All right, let's check the corpse. There's a skeleton hanging in the restraints. Spider webs wrap around its entire body, making it look fake at first glance. But when I look closer, it does appear to be, well, an actual human corpse. When I touch it, something flakes off. It looks like traces of dried skin. The corpse is almost a complete skeleton. Small stature, but based on the thickness of the bones, it's likely an adult male. Considering how dried out it is, I'd say it's been here for at least a year. Yeah, that's not good. The problem is the cause of death. Mashita meticulously searches the corpse, then finally shakes his head. I just can't tell. Was he strangled by spiderwebs? Quit joking around. A joke, huh? It'd be great if that's all it was. Still, this skeleton. He must have been in pain when he died. His face is all twisted. I'm getting flashbacks to like The Ring, that horror movie, when their face gets all gnarly when they die. If it was an adult male, then he was likely a guest here. Giggity. No matter how hard I try to sympathize, I just can't. Hey, look at this. Mashita suddenly tosses something at me. Almost it's just like striking a pose, huh? I found it earlier. It belonged to this guy. It still has some fuel left. Keep it in your bag or something. Fuel, like a lighter, maybe? A cheap lighter. Nice. Okay, well that's good. I'm not sure what we need a lighter for yet. But that'll probably come in handy. And what's in this one? So Frost, all the Persona games and the parent series, Shin Megami Tensei, use the same monsters based on various folklore. Okay, that is the one I was thinking of. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to go down. I accidentally tapped the analog stick. Oh, whoops, this wasn't the door we went into. The door to 502 is locked. I want to go back in this room. I don't think we can, FaZe. You can only use items when you look at something. It locks you into a menu. Then you can actually use items. But you can't just use items on anything you want. I opened the door to the bathroom. What do we got here? There's a storage cabinet beneath the sink. I don't think we've seen one of these before. I open the door and rummage around inside. A bent hanger. That's what we need for that sink. Back on floor 4. Actually, I need something like that for one of our bathroom drains. I was able to use pliers and pull out a lot of hair. Not my hair. And still the water's not quite running perfectly. I need to get something longer to really get in there and get all the gunk out. It's so gross doing that. I hate it. So we open the lid of the trash can to look inside. There's a large clump of hair inside. I was just talking about that, as well as some paper waste. Resisting the urge to scream, it's a clump of hair. I securely close the lid and chuck the trash back where it was. Do we also have a phobia of hair? What the hell just flushed that toilet? I didn't do that. I'm confused. Oh, you're watching Family Feud? I have not seen that show in so long, Ellaby. I used to watch that all the time. Okay, I think that's all that's there. So we should probably go back to floor 4 and use the hanger in that sink. And get whatever that cylindrical item is. Okay, so back to floor 4. There we go. That's cool, Relentless. I like that they have very diverse mythology, too. Not just Japanese folklore, but everything. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Ellaby. Okay, which room was it? Was it this one? And then this bathroom? Yes, this was it. Okay, let's go ahead and use that new bent hanger. You know what? An idea hits me, and I take out the bent hanger. I should be able to bend this into any shape I want. I bend it into one straight wire so it can fit down the drain. I stick it in the pipe and move it up and down. I hear the sound of dirty water being dislodged and hit something hard. We got the key to room 502. What do you know? That's exactly what we needed. On the key is a tag that says Deluxe Suite. Ooh, that'll come in handy. Good thing it wasn't washed down the drain. Yeah, I mean, that's why hair and stuff gets stuck. Usually they have something just a little bit down the drain that actually stops certain objects, like large things, from moving. But hair and things get caught in that, and then it starts blocking everything, even water eventually. There are sticky white threads wrapped around this key, too. It seems that they stopped it from falling all the way down the pipe. Right. I think we're ready to go back up to floor 5 and try out that key. I'm always on edge that like something's about to pop out and get me. Fifth floor. There we go. And this is where we need to use the key. And Phantasma, you should get a stainless steel tub shroom. That's what you have, and it saved your plumbing. I do need to do that. Yeah, once I get this thing cleared up, I got to look around the house. I hopefully have something that'll work. I have a snake, but it doesn't work for that. Or at least not very easily because of the stuff that's stuck in there, like to block things. It's meant more for like a toilet or something. So yeah, I got to get some kind of hook to clean that up. And then once it's good, I'll definitely get one of those. I'm not 100% sure, Michael. Depends on if we finish it. I have a couple games in mind. I think we're going to do something not horror related. We're going to need a break after this game. We've done a couple spooky games in a row. I think we might do a game we actually started before, but had to quit. And I've been meaning to get back to it. But we'll start it over from scratch. Okay, this looks worse than the last room. It looks like this thing is made up to hold people there. And there's more of those torture devices, right? Phase, it is getting very creepy. Are you watching with the lights off and headphones on or the sound cranked up? That makes it even scarier. We should probably save it. Just in case. Here's another coffin. There's another decorative coffin. Keep telling yourself that, dude. Keep telling yourself. Decorative. I opened the lid of the coffin. Jargy didn't like that. I found a book inside the junk inside. There's another book. Why do they put books in all these? We got a demon encyclopedia. First time monster, this time demon. The book has pictures of various demons and demonic crests and lists their characteristics. Yeah, Georgie says, don't open the coffin. I guess the guests here were interested in stuff like that. So not only did they like to do torture and other weird stuff, but they were also into some like occult demon things too. Here's another broken wooden horse. It looks like it was treated pretty roughly. The horse is lying on its side. So this is weird. We have a horse head. And in another room like this, I did find one of these broken horses that was missing a head. But for whatever reason, I couldn't combine the two. I thought that was going to be obvious. Just for the heck of it. Well, let's feel it first. I go to lift up the wooden horse. When I do, I notice something catch the light. I pick it up and discover it's a metal tool. It's a mouth speculum. Oh, that's the thing they use to like force people's mouths open and then throw spiders in there. And John, there's a photo tee? What's a photo tee? It's usually used for medical purposes. Or I guess like at your dentist, of course, they would use that too to keep your mouth open. But some maniacs use them for other things. Huh. Just as I'm replying to Mashita. Oh, crap. A white light flashes before my eyes, and I black out. Oh no, I think we're getting a flashback of how this item was used. I hear someone sobbing. There's a photo tee behind me? Or a photo behind me? Like in real life or in the game? It's just a green screen behind me in real life. My eyes should be open, but everything is pitch black. I shake my head desperately and try to look around. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen anything at the dentist that looks like that. A horrible image flows into my mind. What is this? A young girl is blindfolded and restrained. By the way, Jumi's mentioned it a couple times because Jumi knows what's coming up, but content warning for like torture, spiders, and some sexual stuff, like sexual abuse stuff. Be prepared. Her mouth is being forced open wide with that tool. Her breathing is ragged. She must have been given a drug of some kind. Let us commence the judgment. A man speaks theatrically behind me. The court has decided to give the accused a fair trial and will judge her crimes. The trial will now begin. Oh, and they throw that in her mouth. I shall put the spider in the accused's mouth, and if it crawls out, she is guilty. If she can swallow it, she is innocent. Upon hearing that, the girl starts jerking around frantically, her movements haphazard. Oh no, FaZe Clan. I don't think that's a photo. I think it's actually torture devices, like whips and things like that. Help me, sir, help me. She desperately cries for help. Her words are garbled from fear or the drug. Or the thing in her mouth. I hear men jeering. Then a man releases a giant spider into the girl's mouth. Oh no! That's gruesome. Krem, apparently we eat like so many spiders every year while we sleep without even knowing about it. I hate that fact. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Kadia, can you hear me? The spider, get it, get it. Oh, we feel like it's happening to us. Is it a myth, Krem? I don't know. It might be. It's been going on for a long time. Idiot, calm down. Did he just deck us? With a slug to the jaw. Yeah, he did. I finally returned to my senses. Couldn't you like slap me or something? Like punching someone in the jaw is kind of dangerous. That's right. I'm in a room in Masquerade. Then the vision I just saw. It is just a myth. Okay, that's good. I mean, I bet it does happen from time to time, but probably not nearly as often as what they would say. How many spiders you eat every year. Although spiders do like warm, or maybe some kinds of spiders do like warm places, right? Because that's one thing. And here's something that will terrify the hell out of you. VR headsets, be careful with them. Some people keep them plugged in all the time, or if you have like a wireless VR headset and it's charging, they can be warm because the battery is being used and everything. You have it in a dark place because you don't want your VR headset to be where it can like hit sunlight because that's bad for it. Well, I guess what happens is spiders will like that nice dark place and they hang out in your VR headset and will nest there. So the next time you put on your VR headset and the light goes on, if you weren't paying attention, you might have a giant spider crawl across your screen right in front of your face. And that'll be scarier than anything that actually happens in the game, I'm sure. That's true, Krem. Sometimes people will eat spiders, all kinds of bugs. And you don't think they like moist places? Yeah, I didn't think so. More than likely, if they did crawl in there to check it out, they'd be trying to hightail it out of there. But being asleep, you might be like, not even noticing. And that's true. There's no food in there. If anything, if they went in there, they're just exploring. So what did I just see? I went somewhere. You haven't gone anywhere. You just fell on the floor and started writhing. I feel like I've woken up from a long dream. I can't believe that was a hallucination. You finally calmed down? Yeah, that has not happened to me, Michael, but I've just heard stories about that. So, something to think about. Always look in your VR headset before you put it on. Yeah, I'm fine now. I wiped sweat off my forehead and swallow. That girl who was restrained, was that Esco? Yeah, because at the beginning of the stream, we looked at the notes about Aco and Esco. If it is so, then was she unable to go to the police because she was caught by people here? That was creepy. Oh, that's good to hear. Nothing behind it. What's weird though, Katamari, is man, it was picked up by everybody. I mean, I've seen that multiple places. Oh my goodness. Tiny. Phrases. Thank you so very much, Tiny, for the subscription. 30 months you have been subscribed to John Cadia. I'm sorry these numbers aren't even real anymore. That's what I feel every time I see that, Tiny. Anytime I see these things in the 20s and 30s, I'm like, that can't be real. That can't be possible. But you can't fake it. You just can't. It's ridiculous. Thank you so very much, Tiny. How are you doing? How is your weekend going so far? 30 months. That is crazy. And Phantasma, if anything, they're more likely to take up shop in your ears. That you have seen, though it's also very rare. That might even be more terrifying because you could go a long way without even noticing, you know? And we don't have snakes in New Zealand, which is nice. That's good. We do have snakes in California, but I don't see them very often. Okay, so we just got a creepy flashback from touching that horse. I can't touch it again. There's a door here. We haven't looked in there yet. Michael, nice jump. You got 2 of them. And it's been quite a nice weekend so far. Taking it slow and hope you're all well too. Same, Timey. Having a very chill, relaxed weekend. Although I think I might have gotten Andy into Elden Ring. She's playing it a little bit with me last night. And we'll see how it goes. It's not her type of game to play solo, but I think we might enjoy it playing it multiplayer. And Michael, you got all 3. Nice job. And all you'll hear is a tap, tap, tap they make on your eardrums. Oh gosh, no thank you. No thank you, Phantasma. Okay, I think that's all in this room. Let's go in here. I open the door to the bathroom. There's a shelf stuck on the wall. I think it's called a cabinet. It's lined with hairdressing products, cologne, and lotion. Some of the bottles still have a bit of liquid left, but most are empty. So yesterday I got dragged to a Sephora. Andy wanted to get some makeup, and there's nothing for me to look at much in there, but I was looking at like the men's cologne area. Those things are so expensive for like a decent sized bottle. Most of them are like $150 to $200 for cologne. Oh my lord. It's insane. So phase, with all these tokens that you earn in the channel, you can do quite a bit. You can customize your little avatar character if you want, and you can buy different like weapons and costumes, things like that. You can play sound effects during the stream. We also use the tokens for giveaways that we do on stream as well. Speaking of which, that's a good segue. Thank you so much for that. Let us do a quick giveaway in the channel. Let me get this loaded up real quick. That creepy sound is still going to be playing from the game. I always forget about doing the giveaways until way too late into the stream. It's good to do it when we got a lot more people here. But let me just get this set up real quick. Bam. Copy. And create. Nice. So this is going to be a giveaway for a Steam key. It's going to be a random Steam game. You don't know what it is yet. To join the giveaway, just go ahead and type !ticket in chat. That's pretty much all you have to do. It costs 5 tokens. It's a piece of cake. And then once we have enough people joined in, we will draw a winner. Totally random. Totally random. So yeah, it takes 5 tokens to do that. That's another thing you can do with the tokens, FaZe Clan. As well, if you save up currently 4,000 tokens, you can request the next game that we stream. And that's actually why we're playing this game right now. It's happened quite a few times. I've experienced so many cool games from your guys' recommendations. Thank you. It is not Amnesia. No, Captain. Actually, yeah, we did a giveaway, not last stream, but the stream before. And we gave away the original Amnesia as well as its sequel. It's like a combo pack. And Creme? No, I got that one. Wait, which one did you get? Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean you got the Amnesia. That's right. And Creme, I can wear makeup if I want to. You know, I actually wore makeup on my graduation day. On my graduation night. From college, actually. We were outside for so long, waiting for them to call everybody's names. I had my cap on, and I was trying to guard my face a little bit, but I don't know if I was just in such a rush or just forgot, but I just didn't put on any sunscreen, and I got some gnarly sunburn on my face. So that night, before we went out, we were hitting some bars and partying. My sister, actually, put some, like, makeup on me, so I didn't look like a giant tomato the rest of the night. And it was fantastic. I liked it. Makeup's great. All right, so I'll give you guys another 30 seconds. If anybody else wants to join the giveaway, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. And this is for a Steam game. Alrighty. And you don't like sunscreen on my face. I like sunscreen because of the protection it gives you. I hate the feeling of sunscreen. I usually hate the smell of it. I don't know. I just kind of feel oily and stuff. It sucks. But it is a necessary evil. Anytime I know I'm going to be out a lot of the time, guys, wear sunscreen. It's way better than the alternative of getting burned and potentially getting cancer. So yeah, wear sunscreen, everybody. Okay, going once, going twice. Sold. Let us close this giveaway. Bam. And draw a winner. Drum roll, please. Who do we got? Relentless with a 20% chance to win. 1 out of 5. What did you win, Relentless? Congratulations. Nice. Congratulations, Relentless. That is such a fantastic game. I actually got into it kind of late last year with Andy. We played it multiplayer. You can also play it single player, but it is such a great game. Essentially, it's kind of like a tower defense game, but a little bit more involved because you get to like explore and uncover all kinds of secrets and things as you kind of you basically just scroll left to right and you're collecting items, building up your kingdom, building up defenses, and you keep getting attacked by these creepy enemies, and it's a really cool game. I love the pixel art in that game. Yeah, but you can play it split screen, you can play it single player, and it's got just a cool soundtrack, cool graphics. I think you'll really dig it. It's nice, and it's not like terribly long. I think we probably beat the game in under probably like 10, 15 hours or so, but there's more you can do after that, of course, but we really liked it. It was good. Congratulations. Relentless's kingdom. Relentless will rule it with an iron fist. She will be just, or they will be just, but fair. So congrats again, Relentless. Democratic leadership? Yes, and phase. Not right this second, but we'll definitely be doing a lot more giveaways on this stream. So, you know, stick around. Okay, so we're checking out this bathroom. Let's see here. What? I was looking at the colognes and lotions and stuff. Let's look around there. I checked through all the bottles on the shelf. We got the bath salts, insect repelling cream. We got two things from there. Bath salts, insect repelling cream. I don't know much about bath salts, except some guy, I forget where it was, Florida or something, took a bunch of them and then was going around like a zombie eating people. Do you guys remember that story? I don't know much else about bath salts. That's just the first thing that comes to my mind every time. Oh, and to upgrade your person phase clan in the stream, you have to be in like the about section where you can see the different panels underneath the stream. Just scroll down there and there should be one called stream avatars. If you find that, you can click through those menus and that's where you kind of use the tokens to purchase stuff. The tub is covered in dents and scratches, too many for it to be natural wear. Going by the appearance of the room, horrible things probably happened here too. See, nothing else I can do there. Okay, I think we got everything we need here. Yeah, Florida man is up to no good. Those stories are so funny. Have you guys done that game where you type in Florida man and your birthday and then read the headlines on Google? They're pretty funny. Okay, I think that's it in here. So now we have to try to find a way up to the 6th floor, right? Oh, crap. I hear footsteps as I step into the hallway. I turn in the direction of the noise to see... This guy! We haven't seen him in a long time. Shaw? Shaw Nagashima is standing there. Mashita said he ran into him at the hospital, but... I can't believe you came. And Krem, please, I'm waiting for the joke here. Did you try looking up your Florida man story? Oh no, the NB Monarch. I don't know. And that's true, Relentless. When something weird happens, it's typically Florida. Shaw? What's the matter? He's not actually answering. I take a step towards him, but Mashita stops me. Wait, something's not right. I look closely at Shaw's face. No, it couldn't be. Has he already been like, you know, possessed by this demon? His face is unnaturally stiff. Suddenly, he begins yelling angrily. He looks pissed. I was looking for you this whole time. I'm going to kill you. What did I do? Oh crap. That's right, he has a bat. I forgot about that. He raises a metal bat he was hiding and moves in to attack. Time to use our massage gun. Get back, Kadia. Mashita yells, urging me to escape. But we're in a hallway with close walls. Oh, you were asking a question, Katamari. I thought it was a joke. What should I do? Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. How are we going to escape this situation? Duck and dodge. Run to the right, run to the left. Duck and dodge. That's the only one that looks different. I don't think that was correct. I quickly duck, covering my head. He's just going to smash me. Hey, you're not getting away. Shaw's bat alters course in a flash, and I take a direct hit. That was a failure. I've been playing too much Elden Ring. Dodging did not work in this case. Yeah, tuck and roll. He straightens only to swing his bat again. Shit. I have my hands full with just trying to get away. There's no way I'll be able to restrain him. But if Shaw's like Hiru and is infected with the same mysterious poison, we have to restrain him or his life's in danger. I can't do this alone. What do I do? Die! Shaw's deranged eyes burn a hole in me. Punch him, tackle him, draw his attention. Let's draw his attention. Let's see if our buddy can help us. Because I said we need to work together. Ah! If my chances are thin, no matter what I do, then my only choice is to draw his attention. Huh? Shaw hesitates for a moment, confused. But a second later... You dumb idiot. You don't know when to give up, old man. The metal bat flashes above his head. Then... You're the idiot. Oh, he just kicked his butt. Mashita suddenly appears next to him and throws a direct punch at his face. Oh, good. Okay, that was a correct answer. Man, one more wrong answer, I would have been dead. Phew. I used up a lot of our spirit juice, though, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a tough word to say, relentless. Queuing? Queuing, kind of? I'm not sure. I'm probably butchering that, as I do every word. We don't know why he wants to kill us, Katamari. I think he came here to help us, but then that thing that's haunting this place possessed him. It also possessed our other friend, who tried to sleep with us and was probably trying to kill us. And you heard the graveyard is overcrowded? People must be dying to get in. But don't. So Shaw tumbles to the ground. As he falls, his bat flies through the air and... Unluckily for me, it collides into the side of my head, and I collapse in a pitiful yelp. Are you serious? Even after winning, we still get knocked out. Dumbass. Cursing, Mashita quickly grabs Shaw's arm and completely restrains him. As Mashita puts his weight on him, Shaw groans painfully. Finally, he faints. Hey, Katia, you okay? Yeah, it just grazed me. I sit up and gently shake my head back and forth. Thankfully, everything's fine. I can't, Katamari, although, in my defense, a lot of Pokemon names with no prior knowledge could be said like 3 different ways, and they all sound correct. I like that, Relentless. Just address me as Your Eminence. Okay, so thankfully everything seems fine. Then give me a hand. We need to carry him out of here. I guess he's going to the hospital too. He's probably like the others now. Man, these guys are dropping like flies. We better hurry. To think Shaw would end up as the 3rd victim. I managed to make myself stand, but my spirits have dropped down to my feet. It's still sprinkling outside. We drag Shaw out of the hotel. Finally, we have a chance to catch our breaths. We'll call off the investigation for today. Yeah. Banshee and Hiru flash before my eyes. But Shaw's safety should come first. Let's go ahead and bring him to the hospital. I'll go get the car. I mean, it's not hard to pronounce when you've heard it said correctly, Katamari, but I'm saying all of these words for the first time without ever hearing them said. You know, you got to remember, I have absolutely no Pokemon experience. I don't watch videos about Pokemon. I don't watch the cartoon. I have never heard these words in my entire life, besides like the three or so that appear in Smash Brothers. So I would say to get that right on your very first try is like a coin toss. I'd say it's like a coin toss. What's on TV tonight? Nice, FaZe Clan. What is on TV? What are you currently watching, FaZe Clan? And you stepped away for a moment, Michael? Did Shaw with a baseball bat? Yeah, he did attack us. And luckily we managed to subdue him. And I think we're going to take him to the hospital, Michael. All right, good idea. Yours is better for moving sick people around. You mean our car? It's like we're that friend with a truck that everybody asks for help moving. I take out the car key and stand up. But just as I do... Oh no, did we just fall over? A piercing pain runs through the side of my head, and I fell back to my knees. Sounds like we have a concussion. I don't think that was such a light hit. Kadia? It's just a headache. I thought it had gone away, so why? You got hit right where it hurts, huh? Then just rest here. But Shaw, you're injured too, so take it easy. I'll take Nagashima in my car. You wait here until I get back, got it? I'll come straight back after I drop him off. Sorry, Shaw's in your hands now. Mashita collects Shaw and disappears. We also got hit in the head with that bat, just as he was being subdued. The soft pitter-patter of rain permeates the area. The sound of rain seems to make this place even quieter somehow. Then I notice something. The noises aren't the only thing that's vanished. Oh, and you got a sticker on Etsy, Relentless? It has Wooloo on it, and it's a sheep Pokemon. And it says, I can't take it anymore. Seriously, I'm at my limit. That's a really nice mood. I like that. And the pain is gone. The intense headache has faded, like it never was. This happened to me twice before. Hold on. Now I'm suspicious. I think back on the times when I had the headache. The first is when I went inside Masquerade with Diamond and Banshee. Back then, I'm pretty sure I wanted to keep everyone together. But then I had a headache and Banshee up and disappeared. My next headache came the following morning. I was trying to see Hiru and Banshee, but in the end I was unable to. Then just now, I was going to the hospital with Shaw and Mashita. I gaze at the entrance to the Masquerade. You're the only one I want to see, sir. That's what Red Riding Hood said. I get it. I stare at the hotel as if I can see through doors. I feel like I can see a red figure inside. One rainy night, a girl stood there wearing a red raincoat. You're still waiting for, even now, for the one you respect so much. That headache always attacked when I was trying to stick with other people. If I stop trying and stay by myself like I am now, then it'll vanish like it was never there. I get it. Hiru, Banshee, and now Shaw, I've gotten my friends all caught up in this. That's right. It's all my fault, again. I'll come alone. So, do what you will. Hey, so we've learned we can't go there with buddies because Red Riding Hood wants us all to herself. If we bring friends, it causes us headaches. And Tajay, you thought this was supposed to be community game day? No, this is kind of early for a community day, and I kind of wanted to change it up. Rather than just do it on Saturdays every time, it'd be good to do a mixture of one on the weekdays too, so folks that can't make the Saturday streams get a chance to join. So I think for the schedule, Tajay, we're going to plan to do it on Thursday, which will be the very last stream for the month. And how's it going, Tajay? Good to see you, dude. And Michael, speaking of Hiru, I wonder what her condition is. I don't think we've gotten any updates. Yeah, I'm not sure, Michael. Phase, he's evil. Okay, so we go back into the masquerade.
Sensei.
There she is. That was quick. A voice calls from the darkness, as if it was waiting for me. Boom. We didn't have to go far. Hey, at least it's going and not going. It's good to see you, Taj. I hope things aren't too bad. What are you telling me to do? Help me help you.
Akai ito.
You see
Miru.
the red thread of fate, right? The top floor in the room of masks? Actually, we haven't gotten up to the top floor yet. That's the 6th floor. We don't know how to get there. And maybe just set it for the last stream of the month regularly. It should rotate, Phantasma. Yeah, it really just depends. It's also going to depend on the game as well. Now that I think about it, maybe Tuesday would work better, Phantasma, because we're going to beat this game today. Whoops. Then we'll be about to start another game. Maybe it'd be better to do it Tuesday and then start the next game without having to take a break in between. What do you guys think? Would Tuesday, you think, work better? Now, when you keep saying he is evil, FaZe, who are you talking about? Our main character or our buddy Mashita that we were just talking to? The 6th floor was listed on the guide, but it was impossible to reach. I'll be waiting. Red Riding Hood's figure melts silently into the elevator. Yeah, let's plan for Tuesday, actually. That way we don't have to, like, start a new game, skip a stream, and then continue after that. We'll just kind of keep it rolling after that. As she does, the elevator's floor display begins blinking on and off erratically. Oh, maybe she unlocked the ability to get to the 6th floor. The combination... You know it, don't you, sir? Combination. Her voice reverberates throughout the elevator. So she's telling me to go to her. But this combination, what in the world could that be? Oh, this I think might be the paintings that we heard about before. Jui coming in with that clutch advice. Saving is advised. Okay, let's definitely save it right now. I think this is the oldest one. Let's overwrite that. The buddy, I think he's okay, FaZe. I think he's okay. So I think what we're supposed to do now is basically look at all of the pictures in the correct order. So we're going to have to go through and look at them just to kind of get an idea of what's on each one. So the 1st floor, let me see what that one says. It's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. So this, I think, is going to be in the middle of the list. Not the first one, not the last one. I think it's in the middle. So wedding is the first one. I might have to start jotting these down, or maybe you guys could post it in the chat. Number 1 is wedding. So let's go to floor 2. Here's floor 2. Number 2, gazing at a man. So I would assume this is before wedding, right? 2 would probably come before 1. First you meet this guy and then you get married later. It's my guess. So 2 is gazing at man. 1 is wedding. Let's check out floor 3. What's the one on 3? Oops. Skipped it too fast. A woman walking with a cane. So this might be the last one. Oh, to do the sound effects, FaZe Clan, it's exclamation point redeem and then a sound and then the sound effect. I don't think fart is on that list. So 3 is probably going to be the last one. So 1 is wedding, 2 is gazing, 3 is cane. Okay, let's go to floor 4. Oh, the floor display is beginning to blink on and off erratically. What is going on here? Is this some kind of hint? And that word she used, combination. I stare at the elevator buttons. Maybe I'm supposed to push these in a certain combination once I learn the combination from the paintings. That makes sense. If I press the floor buttons in a certain order, I might be able to get to the 6th floor. But what's the order? I've got no idea. I've got to think. There has to be a clue somewhere inside Masquerade. I think we already know what that is. How dare you not have a fart sound effect? Okay, so let's use the elevator normally. We want to go to the 4th floor and see what that is. And how's it going, Hasifa? Great to see you, dude. Happy Saturday. You've already beaten Elden Ring, right, Hasifa? I finally got Andy to try it out yesterday, and I think she's going to be playing with me. So I might get some more time to play the game, actually, now that I can play a game with her. It's a little tricky, but it works. Prem, what fart sound effect? I need something very iconic. Very iconic if we're going to add just a regular fart. Okay, so this one is a masked girl running down a trail. This could be the first one. It makes me think of like a young girl, potentially. I'm not sure. So 1 is wedding, 2 is gazing, 3 is cane, 4 is running down a trail. Let's see what the 5th one is. Are you still playing the game, Hasifa, or are you pretty much moved on to something else? It seems like this game has a lot to do extra afterwards if you wanted to. It still isn't there, FaZe. There won't be this stream. My apologies. Okay, what is this one? It's a picture of a masked wife holding hands with a child. So that makes me think this one is going to be second to last. After wedding, but before Cain, is my guess. So you reinstalled it to play it occasionally with different playstyles. Oh, nice, Hasifa. Did you have to uninstall it because space limitations on your hard drive? I know those are the games I usually get rid of first, are the really big games. If it's a small game, sometimes I might leave it on my hard drive for a long time. So you mained an astrologer, ranged cheese in the main game, and now you're trying a samurai bow. Oh, nice. Or samurai now. Would you say ranged combat is probably the easiest way to play this game? I'm not sure what Andy's going to create. I'm kind of using traditional sword and board, shield, and, you know, a weapon. And it's working okay. I don't know if that's the easy way to play or the hard way to play. There's the sound effect. Max? Spider Monkey? Who did that? Okay, so I want to type these in chat just to remind myself. So 1 was wedding. 2 was... Oh, thank you, Relentless. You're just ahead of me. I was going to... If I can, like, see it, that'll help when I get to there, to the elevator. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say the order is 4, 2... 1, 5, 3. 4, 2, 1, 5, 3. What do you guys think? Let's try this out. Who's there, FaZe? Let's try combination. What did I say? 4, 2, 1, 5, 3. 4, 2, 1, 5, 3. That's first shot. Some of those could be mixed up. I think we nailed it on our first try. Nice. And ranged is really powerful. Corgi, hey, long time Corgi, how you doing, dude? I have not put any points into intelligence or anything, Michael. I can't do any kind of magic. I'm just focusing on like strength, endurance, and health. Okay, the elevator door opens and a musty stench greets me. But that's not all. The smell is blood. This isn't good. Oh, I'm doing really well. How are you doing? What's new? What you been up to? Red Riding Hood's voice drifts on the wind. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, not red water. Now he actually knows it's blood, right, Katamari? Now we're finally saying it's blood. No, I doubt my words will reach her, but I feel like I have to at least say it. I'm not the one you respect. I'm not the one you're waiting for. I'm getting a flashback to Ghostbusters. Do you remember that scene in that movie where they ask, like, are you a god? Like the ghost asks that. And they're like, no. And then she goes, then die, and tries to kill them. If somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes. And Hasifa, it didn't help that the AI for dodging was broken. If you had spells that were delayed casting, the AI would dodge when beginning the cast, not when it launched. Oh no, that definitely changes things, huh? Oh, you built yourself a gaming PC, Corgi? And you're ready to play some games. That's awesome. You can actually get video cards now. It's gotten a lot easier. What did you build in your computer? That's great. Spider Monkey. Oh, what a way to finish off this epic battle. How's it going, Spider Monkey? We are going to be auto-tuned for 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. Is this working? Test, test. Oh, yeah. It's working. It's working. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different-ish, but there's a good and bad ending. Think hard, don't mess it up. I can't think hard, Jumi. I can only think one way, and it's usually gets everyone killed. Alright, what's going to happen here? Good to see you, Spider. So the ghost says, liar. You always lie. I'm not lying. I'm really not. Whoa. Whoa. A scream splits the night. It's the same one I heard during the spider torture. Is this where they actually did the torture? Stop. Stop this. Hey, Jada, you made it. How's it going, Jada? This won't accomplish anything. Nice, Relentless, nice. That's why this time I'm going to test you. This is where I screw up and get everybody killed. Tell me the truth. Still though, Corey, whatever you're able to make, that's fantastic. And you built it yourself? Don't like that sound. Jada, Spider Monkey, actually requested auto-tune. Oh my god. That's why I'm singing to you right now. What the hell is that? This is the Spider Woman. Oh Lord. Live or die. Kill it with fire! Countless spiders fly out of the darkness and start crawling all over my body. The swarm of spiders keeps coming. Oh god, what do? Activate the massager. Shit! I take the massager out of my back, hold it against my body, and hit the switch spiders hate, rumbling. So I hope this works. Yeah, Taji, all of the fire. We need all of it. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Relentless, I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, this is the girl that ate the spider, yes. Katamari. This worked before. The spiders start acting strangely. They all scramble away. Yes, I think we saved ourselves. Nice. Oh, that was a good guess. All of those look pretty good answers. Red Riding Hood lets out a gusty sigh. Glittering white threads fly through the air from her mouth. She's trying to use her spider silk. Oh, crap, what do I do to spider silk? Scatter some bath salt. I don't know. I have no idea. I quickly take out bath salt and scatter it around. I don't know what bath salt would do to spider webs. This is a kind of salt That's supposed to purify vengeful spirits. And auto-tune to turn auto-tune off because it sounds like a robot. Jada, I can't turn it off. 5 minutes. That's what happens when you guys request things. Yeah, now it went from horror to musical. Oh, but the silky threads mercilessly wrap around my entire body. That did not work. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. Spider Monkey. Ellaby. Spider Monkey requested that. Oh, crap. We dead. We so dead. I'm suddenly unable to breathe. My vision slowly fades. That's perfect timing. Nuts. Game over. 16 deaths. You can't quite see it underneath that auto-tune thing, but it's there. 16 right now. Okay, let's decide again. At least we got the first round correct. That was good. Oh, good timing with that, Michael. That was perfect. You knew it was coming. You're like, I'm just waiting for the time. Okay, let's skip back to where we were. I love this fast forward feature. This is so handy. It actually goes really fast, too. Okay, first thing we have to do, massage gun. Giggity. Oh, do most visual novels have that? That's good. Yeah, Spider just redeemed normal John mode. I'm back. We're back, guys. Leon, what's going on? Glad you came to say hi. Great to see you, dude. What you been up to? Long time no see. How's life? Okay, so basically we use the massage gun, scares away all the spiders. She's about to spin webs on us. What else can we do? I'm gonna wave my jacket around. That seems like it makes the most sense to, like, get the spider webs off us. I quickly take off my jacket and wave it around, trying to shake off the spider silk. Playing some F1, the racing game, Leon? I've never played any of those F1 games. That did not work. Apparently, horsehead is the spiderweb's weakness. The threads start wrapping around my feet until they're covering my whole body. Ah, we're dead. We're so dead. I'm assuming it's going to be the same death. Yep, we could probably skip through that. Death number 2 of this stream. Wow, we're racking them up quick. 17. Let's see if we can beat this with less than 20 deaths. Yeah, right? Ah, yes. The only known weakness of spiderwebs. Decide again. Gosh, this is the only time I think I've had to brute force every wrong answer before trying the right one. I think everything else in the game, I've at least gotten it on my second time. Crap, everybody knows this, John. Come on. Okay, so massage gun first. Activate the massager. Yeah. Yeah, imagine the third one's wrong. There is no right answer. You're just stuck. Okay, now we're going to use the horse head on the webs. I'm curious what this actually says it does. I hold the horse head over mine as protection. Oh, we're using it as like a shield. Okay. Strangely enough, the threads seem drawn to it and only wrap around the horse head. All right. It's like a distraction, essentially. Oh, she's getting closer. Sir, who's in the wrong? I only did what was right. Oh, crap. Divine punishment will come. I have no idea which of these she needs to hear. Yeah, no. Shut up mode we can't do on these kind of games for obvious reasons. So yeah, there's certain times where we can't do certain things. This one, usually the intro and outro when I'm streaming, or if it's a visual novel, I can't do shut up mode. Otherwise, it's good. Fix, rigged. Red Riding Hood is staring at me. Sir, come with me. The only thing that matters is your life. Oh, I think we might have survived that. How do you know a person's worth? Shut up, shut up, shut up! Red Riding Hood screams again. You know, I think I might have, Tajay. I've changed the mic settings so that when I'm like doing push-ups and stuff, you guys can hear me much easier. I basically lowered the gate on the noise gate, which I think was causing a problem. I need to turn that back on, and we could do some tests for sure. That's true, Ellaby. And Phantasma, you're getting released. Blood pressure down, new meds, and the blood work is clear. Congratulations, Phantasma. That's fantastic good news. Excellent. Okay, Red Riding Hood screams again. Then her maddening eyes glare at me. Oh, she's getting closer. I don't like it. Sir, how do I look to you? Like a horrible beast. Extremely attractive. You're like a little sister to me. I don't know what she needs to hear. That's right. What do you like about me? What am I supposed to say? Oh gosh. Oh, what do I like about you? Your righteousness. I probably already screwed up, huh, Jumi? That's right. Oh, did I do good? Maybe I did good. I love your personality. How about that? Oh my gosh, I think I barely made that. Ooh. Well, and you lost 7 pounds from all this, Phantasma? And how much time? That's terrifying. Kill the traitor. Together. I still sound like I'm gonna die. Red Riding Hood's figure wavers, then crash to the ground, smashes through the window, and off into the night. Did she just jump? Did she commit suicide? The bustling city can be heard out the window. I wipe my sweaty brow with my shirt sleeve. Something touches my cheek. Oh no. That's a lot to lose in a single week, Phantasma. Dang. Something's floating in the darkness. A thread. More spider web, huh? Window, ground, it's all the same. She basically yeeted herself out the window. That's true. As I follow it with my eyes, I realize it's wrapped around my wrist. She was so upset I wasn't telling her like how attractive she was. She's just like, I'm gonna end it. Whoa. Something yanks me towards the window. The thread. She's gonna drag me outside? I brace my legs and try to resist. But all in vain. I'm thrown out into the night sky. Spider, that was my dream girl. Thanks for scaring her away. I'm so sorry, Spider. I scream as I plummet. No, I should be rushing toward the ground. That heartbeat. Just as I give up all hope. Oh! He grabbed us! A strong jolt makes me look up. A man struggling to hold onto my arm, his teeth gritting with effort. You stupid idiot! Mashita? Shut up and give me your other arm. Hurry up, grab onto me. Right. Is she like still dangling behind me? What's going on? I don't know, Jade. I think this guy just saved us. He desperately tries to pull me up, and after what feels like an eternity of struggling, I make it over the ledge and tumble safely inside the hotel. Although, Phantasma, about losing all that weight in a single week, like that's not right. Now you gotta treat yourself. Now you can treat yourself without so much guilt, right? The only sound that can be heard is our gasps for breath as we sit in the darkness. It's got nice music. This is the intro music. Why did you ignore my orders? Mashita spits out words between wheezes. Sorry. This isn't the time to be making excuses. I might be better off shutting up. Idiot. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Is she gone? That's true. You had to for the scans, right? That makes sense. Now it's time to gorge on some treats to make up for a lost time. The window. I'm still trembling as I point to the broken window. She threw herself out of it. Yeah, I would too, Phantasma. It's like, oh, don't you worry. She might have been trying to take her with me. Or me with her, sorry. No, not you. That Sir person. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Can you walk? Then let's go. Mashita slowly stands and looks at me. Nicely done. That wasn't bad work for an amateur like you. Oh, just the pancreatitis specifically? They have to starve you for that? And it's the only way to calm it down to make it produce fewer enzymes. Oh, that makes sense. It's more like just trying to control the chemical balance of it. Shut it down. It stopped raining. Oh, you got to head out now, Jada? Have a good weekend, Jada. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. Hope you have a fantastic couple days. The cool wind on my cheeks hints at autumn. I'm going to drop by and see Diamond. I'd like to see how the others are doing. Okay, I feel like it seems like we survived, but I also feel like we're going to get a bad ending. What? Hand me the car key. No, I can drive. Have you completely gone mad? Look at your hands. I glanced down at them, only to suddenly realize they're still shaking. You just faced down a spirit. You can't drive in that condition. The choice made for me, I take the key out of my pocket and toss it to Mashita. The corner parking lot. Right. You rest here. His figure melts into the darkness. As I watch him go, I notice something down on the wet asphalt. It's... Oh, creepy. One dead spider. A dead spider. I think it looks like the size of your hand. It lay there, legs all curled up, almost as if it was desperately trying to hold on to something. I think spiders just kind of naturally do that when they die, like they curl up. Are you satisfied now? Then let's go home. I gently pick the spider up. I wrap it in a handkerchief and put it in my pocket. Why? I'd be Lord of the Dancing smushing that thing to death. You're taking it with you as a memento? I think we have up to this point, Leon, yeah. Are you familiar with this game? Yeah, Jumi's been helping me out so we can work towards getting a good ending. The car ride back is a blur. Oh look, our face is different. Our face looks so much happier than it used to. In the rearview mirror up there. I sat and let Mashita's voice wash over me like background radio noise. Oh wait, that's not our face, that's the other guy's face, that's right. I remember wondering if Red Riding Hood might have stolen part of my soul. Before the investigation today, Moe tipped us off on that testimony, remember? That helped me connect the dots. I realized a teacher was wrapped up in the case. A teacher from a school near the hotel was arrested for breaking the law. What does that have to do with anything? There was an odd part in Aiko's testimony. They were scared they'd be reported, but nothing ever happened. In other words, Esco never went to the police after tattling to the teacher. Or maybe more, she couldn't go. I frown as I try to put the pieces together. I think I'm too spaced out, as it's not making sense. You'd never make it as a detective. Can't he just drop that? I don't plan on becoming one anyway. Yeah, shut up, dude. Tajay, I completely agree. Although there are some folks that like to gather insects like, butterflies, spiders, scorpions, all different kinds of things. And then they almost like taxidermy them, where they put them in like a glass case and like put like something to stick them to the wall. Almost like a science project, I guess. Not for me, but yeah, some people do that. They probably have like a correct term for that. I don't know what it is. Oh, and the good ending in this one, Liam, requires them all to be purified? I'm pretty sure we did. There's only one possible answer. This Sir person SKO trusted so deeply was one of Masquerade's customers. What? I feel like I've been hit up the side of the head, and not with a pillow, more like a lead pipe. The one she sought salvation from ended up being a criminal. The definition of irony. Mashita glances out the window and chuckles dryly. The bitter sound fits both of our moods. It was the teacher, Nomura, the one that mentioned Eiko's testimony. I saw a photo of him. He was thin, tall, the type popular with students. Well, I suppose. He glances back at me through the mirror. You might say he wasn't too unlike you. Is that why the ghost thought I was Sir? Because we have like some physical similarities, maybe? And Phantasma, you like the dead ones like that? Some are very pretty, but dead. Yeah, stay dead, spiders. Although spiders are very useful. They get rid of all other kinds of bugs. I imagine if we just snapped our finger, like Thanos snapped all spiders out of existence, it would probably wreck our ecology. I bet a lot of bad things would happen too. And Ellaby, more like spider monkey. Mashita suddenly tosses a file at me. Those are the research results. Look them over if you want to know more. Results? I flip through the thick bundle of paper. They're a set of very well organized documents. It would have taken a lot of time to gather this amount of information. Then it hits me. Wait a second. Mashita just said that he connected the dots with help of Moe's testimony. Which means he knew all of this before we started our investigation tonight. You knew everything? I just said I'd put it all together when I heard the testimony. But I decided not to tell you, just in case. Why? If I'd have known, I could have... What would you have done? His tone turns mocking as he laughs. You would have just sympathized too much and let your guard down. You should be grateful I didn't. I don't know, that seems kind of reckless. Mashita leaves me with the research file and heads to Diamond's hospital. Now that I'm alone, I can't keep my 3 hospitalized friends out of my mind. But there's nothing I can do for them right now. I've done everything I can. I bolster myself with that information. I spread Mashita's documents out on the table. I'm exhausted, but I feel I need to go through them today. Who in the world was Red Riding Hood? If Mashita was right, the truth should be right in front of me. Okay, so let's save it first. That's a good idea. Always a good idea. Is that what the star means, Jumi or Leon? I think you two might know. Does that mean like we beat the main game and now we're just in the epilogue? I don't think that star was there before, but I'm not 100% sure. So if I talk, I don't think anyone's here, right? Okay, so we can rest if we want to. Let's look at our bag. And I think we're supposed to look at our notes. We have inspect repelling cream basalt. Did I ever look at the encyclopedia? An encyclopedia bound in black leather, it describes various demons from Western folklore, along with images, crests, and demon traits. It explains the ideology of demon worshippers and their rituals. Yeah, this chapter is definitely like the size of 2 or 3 other chapters, for sure. It's not going to be as long, but there was something in, what was that? The first Ace Attorney game. You know, we spent 20, 30 hours beating the main game, and then there was a bonus chapter. And that bonus chapter was like as long as the entire game. It was insane. Okay, I can't use any of these from here. Maybe we put it here under Red Riding Hood. Elevator puzzle, Mashita's report. Okay, so I faced Red Riding Hood on the 6th floor, where she had waited for me. I managed to drive her back, but she nearly takes me with her, until Mashita saves me at the last second. He's furious with me for disobeying his orders. I'm given his research file on the hotel. This is what it says. Esko tattling to her homeroom teacher Nomura about the job is what started it all. And Mura proposed to Esko that they gather evidence first, and they arranged to meet the masquerade at that night. But the only thing waiting for Esko was their utter betrayal by the teacher she was in love with. It turned out that Mura himself was one of the masquerade's customers. No one knows exactly what happened to Esko, but she was found wandering the streets in her red raincoat and immediately admitted to a facility. Unfortunately, her mental state was too far gone, and already she committed suicide by throwing herself from the 6th floor window of the hospital. Like throwing herself from the 6th floor of the masquerade, huh? The night she died was cold and rainy, just like today. The report has info on Enmura as well, that's the teacher. When he was arrested for other illegal activities, he ended up testifying about masquerade as well. Having your partner wear all red was code that you were planning to use the deluxe suite of the hotel. That could be the reason Esko wore that red raincoat that night. Not long after the trial, Enmura apparently hung himself in jail. Okay, that's it. Phantasma. I'm going to have to do a time check next time we do an Ace Attorney game. We might only be able to do like the first 5 or 6 streams, because that game, when I look back at how many streams we've had of games, was by far the longest. It took us 17 streams to beat the first Ace Attorney game. I won't do that again. Okay, so I think we've looked at everything. Yeah, we saved it. I think we are good to rest for the day. I think we've rested for the day like 3 or 4 times in this one chapter alone. Oh, chapter 6 end. I think that's the end of the game. I'm not sure what's after this. And so, the case surrounding Masquerade quietly comes to a close, leaving an invisible scar on that dark secret. The lives lost there will never return, and neither will their trampled dignity. I lost something as well. Hiru, Banshee, and Shah conditions worsened after that. Oh no. They were immediately transferred to a larger hospital. Because of that, they narrowly escaped death, but their psyches will remain forever damaged. That's not a good ending. I feel bad for them. According to Diamond, the chances of them ever recovering are very thin. Mandy, hey, long time, Mandy. How you doing? To have this happen to people who were only trying to lend me a hand. Maybe it would have been better if I just died at from the fall of Masquerade's window. I struggle to get through each and every day. If this is Red Riding Hood's revenge, then I can admit it was effective. A week later. Yeah, I think we done screwed up and got the bad ending. I'm coming in. Mashita suddenly shows up on my doorstep. Do you ever go to somebody's house and just, when they open the door, just say, I'm coming in? You don't say, hello, how's it going? May I come in? You just, I'm coming in. Mandy, this is a horror visual novel. Super creepy. Mashita suddenly shows up on my doorstep. Before I even open my mouth, he pulls out an envelope and tosses it on the table. I'm here to deliver this. It's your reward. What a joke. Rewarded for letting that happen to my friends? How should I know? The client asked me to do this. That's all. I did my job and handed it over. The rest is in your hands. Damn, what a pain. Mashita turns and curses under his breath, but I can still hear everything he says. That's all you came for? No, there's one other thing. I learned something from this past case. And what's that? Something about you. You're suited for this work after all. That again? Sorry, but I'm done. No more. Just hear me out. There have been more mysterious cases like masquerades popping up lately. I thought it might be Mark related, but it seems like I was wrong. He steps out for a moment, then mutters. Hyaki Yagyo, a monster's parade. Have you heard anything about it? A Hyaki Yagyo? Yeah, sure, in ghost stories. But he's clearly asking about something that's happening in the real world. No, I haven't. That's so. I figured you, of all people. Forget it. First he asks me, then he tells me to forget it. He only cares about his own bottom line. Yeah, probably a similar folklore thing, Mandy. Mashita glances briefly at the sofa in the corner of the room. Might have known something. Sorry, but I can't. I just don't have the energy. I'm not saying it right now. I'm sure Yosoko will wait until you're 100%. I'm not pushing you either. That's all I wanted to say. No, wait. I have one last bit of advice. Quit doing stuff like that. Like what? You picked up that dead spider, didn't you? You saw? Just out of the corner of my eye. That's why darkness follows you. Your ancestors probably had pity on her too. The living and the dead can't coexist. If you try to accept their feelings, you'll just end up getting pulled in. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Mashita just snorts derisively, like usual. I haven't seen that movie or show, Mandy. No. Give it some thought. Even if you don't want it, the day may come the time may come one day. Yes, Leon, I did see there was a sequel to this. I don't know if it's a direct sequel or just in the same universe or what. He leaves, closing the door behind him. That marks the end of the case, and the end of one chapter in my story. But someday in the future, I can't help but think, that door will be thrown open again. Yeah, that was not a happy ending. Our friends are just suffering miserably in a hospital, and there's like another case going on, and we're still kind of being haunted because we took the spider and didn't really take care of things. Yeah, that was no bueno at all. The gallery has been unlocked. Okay, save progress. I guess I do yes, but I should pick a different save slot than the oldest one. So let's go ahead and do it here. And we have a couple old ones we can jump into to fix. This is like the very beginning of the game. Hey, you want to hit up that karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. Is this just starting the game over again? I'm not feeling it up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi. This sounds like exactly what happened at the beginning of the game. She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope, she just disappeared. She up and poofed from the library. Yeah, I think this is all repeat. Am I supposed to skip this? Yeah, this is just the beginning. So, how do I get out of this? I think I have to skip all this until we get to a menu. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I broke it for a second. Yeah, Katamari, we got a little bit of time. Let's run through that last section again and try to get a good ending. So Hasifa, the last 4 spider questions apparently chose which ending you get. How many endings are there? Just 2? Oh, you're free? You're heading to the pharmacy? We'll see you later. Oh, good luck getting your meds there, Phantasma. I think I'm just trying to get to a place where I can, like, save and load my game. I'm just ignoring everything. Nobody has died, Leon. Nobody has actually died. Oh my gosh. Flashing light warning, guys. I forgot how much exposition there is in the beginning before you get to actually do anything. It's a really cool setup for this story. I have to do this again? I'm thinking I'm just going to Alt F4 out of this game. I don't think it's going to let me actually just easily load my game. So yeah, let's do that. Destroy this game. Are you sure you want to leave the game? Yes. Okay. Now let me restart it so we can properly load one of our old games. And make much better decisions. And Krem, you had to let your neighbor's cat inside their apartment, and the cat thinks you're part of the family, so she wanted me to step inside the... Oh, that's so cute, Krem. Nice. Oh, nice, Ellaby. Well, good luck in what you're doing. Hopefully we see you soon. There we go. Okay, let's load. I don't know if I should load the most recent game or what. So that one says clear game. We don't want to do that one. Maybe this one? Is this? I think this is probably right before the battle. And this is why, Jumi, you were saying, be sure you save. Yeah, this is right before we went back to... Are we rest? Yeah, I think we want to rest and then go to the apartment or the hotel. No, that's not correct. Never mind. That was the wrong one. Let me exit the game again. The hard way. There we go. Let me try loading a different one. That was actually, we actually saved after the battle. And Mandy, you had to take care of our friend's animals this weekend? That's always so much fun. She has 2 of the following: a fat-tailed gecko, cats, ferrets, and sugar glider. What the heck are sugar gliders? I've never heard of that before. Okay, continue. We tried that one. Let's try this one. This is about 30 minutes before that one. Okay, I think this is correct. I don't remember the code. I think we need to go to the elevator and do the code, right? Like flying squirrels? Oh, that's cool. I've never known anyone to have a pet like that. Oops, I went the wrong way. Thank you, Jumi. Thank you so much. I was like, I could scroll up and find Relentless's hint, but I don't even know if it's still in my chat log. Okay, 42153. Try combination. 2, 1, 5, 3. Perfect. Okay, so somewhere along the line when she was asking me questions, I think I screwed up. Okay, we can kind of go through this at least once again. Because some people have joined that haven't seen all this. Okay, so there's a musty smell, but that's not all. The smell is blood, not red water. Oh, you're going to do some animating, Ellaby? Nice. Hopefully we get to see what you animate when you're done.
先生
Sir? Red Riding Hood's voice drifts on the wind. Oh, little sister, that was bad. I was like, how can I make her think I'm not interested in her? Kind of like, that's what I was going for. I've been waiting for you. And now you get to hear this not being auto-tuned, which might be a nice change. I doubt my words will reach her, but I feel like I have to at least say it. I'm not the one you respect. I'm not the one you're waiting for. Liar. You always lie. Not lying. Scout's honor. I'm really not. Oh, that always gets me. A scream splits the night. It's the same one I heard during the spider torture. Stop. Stop this. This won't accomplish anything. That's why, this time, I'm going to test you.
教えて
Tell me the truth. That's so creepy. I love that timing. And very complicated emotions in the most disgusting, abused way. Oh no. Yeah, I can kind of see where this is going. Countless spiders fly out of the darkness and start crawling all over my body. Okay, so I think we still have to use the same items to survive. We did that correctly. It's the kind of questions and answers, psychological test afterwards that I screwed up. The swarm of spiders keeps coming. Okay, so first thing, activate the massager. Giggity. Shit. I take the massager out of my bag and hold it against my body and hit the switch. This worked before. The spiders start acting strangely. They're all scramble away. Safe. It's one. Red Riding Hood lets out a gusty sigh. Glittering white threads fly through the air from her mouth. She's trying to use her spider silk. Now, Horsehead. The best defense against spider silk. I died twice trying to figure that one out. I hold the horse head over mine as protection. Strangely enough, the threads seem drawn to it and only wrap around the horse's head. Yeah, don't tell me, Leon. It's more fun for me to try to work it out. It might take a couple times. Sir, who's in the wrong? I only did what was right. Okay, so I'm gonna not do the same ones I did before. Villains go to hell! I didn't try that one before. That's right. Yeah, you don't want to spoil it, do you, Leon? Red Riding Hood is staring at me. Sir, come with me. The only thing that matters is your life. Okay, not trying to say the same things I did before. Life isn't that cheap. Let's see. And Leon, you will never get it. It's only best of 3. That's not too bad. We'll eventually run into it. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Red Riding Hood screams again. Then her maddening eyes glare at me. Oh, she's coming closer. Sir, how do I look to you? This is where I think it gets important. We met too late. How about that? Oh, she liked that answer. What do you like about me? I think she likes her beauty. Let's go with that. We'll say your beauty. No, that was not correct. Okay, so there's that one. Do you have to get all 4 of them perfect, or is there just a couple that like really matter? So met too late was a good answer? Okay. My vision slowly fades. So I'm not going to add a count when I got the bad ending, because definitely I didn't actually die, but that one does count as a death. Let's decide that again. So now we can at least fly through everything up to where we got to. Sound effects are so good. Oh, voice changers can be pretty tricky, Ellaby. Like the one I'm using right now. I use some software called Voice Mod, which you might have to check out. Okay, so I had the first 2 correct in the last time, Jumi. That's good to know. Okay. Let's see if I can remember what those were. So first we protect ourselves. Activate the massager. Yeah, definitely a content warning, right, Mandy? Poor Relentless. This is what a regular conversation feels like with anxiety. If you don't get the wrong one, you die. Or if you don't get the right one. Okay, so we scare away the spiders. Then comes the horse head. Oh yeah, I also got to remember, we are a teacher. Not really, but she thinks we are a teacher. So yeah, we have to believe that way. Okay, Horsehead has protected us. Sir, who's in the wrong? I only did what was right. So the first time I did this, I had chosen divine punishment will come. She seems to react the same to that every time. Red Riding Hood is staring at me. Sir, come with me. The only thing that matters is your life. And then the next thing I chose was, how do you know a person's worth? That's not the one I had the right the first time? I could have sworn I picked that one first, Jimmy. Great, I already screwed it up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, she screams again. Then her maddening eyes glare at me. Okay, so I got number 2 right. How do I look to you? So now I would choose, trying to come from a teacher thing, is we met too late, which we had that one correct. I think I know 2 of them so far. Yeah, I don't know how I got married. How did that ever happen? I'm terrible at wooing giant spider monster ladies. What do you like about me? Never, Leon. Your honesty. Is she like that? That one's safe. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a good Twitch etiquette, Leon. You probably don't want to spoil too many things, especially story stuff for streamers. Most people don't like that. They'll usually say spoilers are allowed, like in the tags. Is it weird for anyone else that the spider is showing some cleavage? Welcome to Japanese art, I'll say. Yeah, there'll be times where if I feel frustrated at a game mechanic to the point where I don't think I could do it in a timely manner, I will absolutely ask for hints. But yeah, you don't want to like spoil things if I don't do that. Kill the traitor together. This is probably going to go down the same path, but I'll read through it just to see. Red Riding Hood's figure wavers. Then she crashes out the window. I don't know when I'm going to know if it was correct or not, though. Does she just jump? I love that question. The bustling city can be heard out the window. I wipe my sweaty brow from my shirt sleeve. Something touches my cheek. The web. Something's floating in the darkness. A thread. As I follow it with my eyes, I realize that it's wrapped around my wrist. I might sort of slowly fast forward through this just to see if it's correct or not. Whoa. Something yanks me towards the window. So yeah, she drags me towards the window. We try to resist, but we can't. Throws us out the window. As we're falling, then Mashita grabs our hand. He helps pull us up. Calls us an idiot, as he does. And then we give him our other hand and lift ourselves out. So far, this is all the same. And then he explains to us that he's like known way more than he had told us. He also tells us that we did a pretty good job. We're an idiot, but we did a pretty good job. And that we're the Sir person. So when he says that we're supposed to be the Sir person, I think that's my hint that I didn't do it correctly. He asks us if we can walk. We can. We go downstairs. So far, I think we're still going to the bad ending. It stopped raining. He says he's going to go check on the people in the hospital. We give him our car keys. And then we see a spider on the floor. Oh, we also have some revelations to ourselves as well. Okay, we're resting. Then we see the spider. We very creepily put it in our pocket. Oh, ants can't die from falling? Their terminal velocity is too slow and their exoskeleton is too strong. That's interesting. I never thought about that, Katamari. Yeah, maybe spiders can't die from falling either. All right, we take the spider with us. Very weird behavior. It is kind of a special spider, though. And then when we're driving back, he kind of explains to us that he knew a lot more than he had told us. And we talk about the teacher. That all, to me, so far still looks the same. He gives us the files. We have some revelations. We go back to the mansion. So I guess you don't really know if you got the good ending or not, Hasifa, until you rest at the mansion, huh? So we get back. We're exhausted. And it's kind of a special spider. And tired, calling your partner your significant other. And wired, calling your partner your special spider. I like that. Especially when you think of a spider in this, like, you know, sense of this monster, I suppose. Okay, I'm not going to bother saving it again. Let's go ahead and rest for the day and see if anything changed. Probably not. I think I'm going to get another achievement when I do that chapter correctly. I didn't just get one right now. So the case surrounding the masquerade quietly comes to a close, leaving an invisible scar on that dark street. The lives lost there will never return, and neither will their trampled dignity. I lost something as well. Hiru, Banshee, and Shaw's condition worsened after that. This still sounds the same. They were immediately transferred to a larger hospital. Because of that, they narrowly escaped death, but their psyches will remain forever damaged. According to Diamond, the chances of them ever recovering is very thin. To have this happen to people who were only trying to lend me a hand. Did we kill them all again? Okay. So unfortunately, there's no like easy way to exit this. You just have to kill the game process essentially. Yeah, and then a week later, he comes in. Yeah, that all looks the same. Yep. Okay, so we'll exit. Try that one more time. We only need one of the other ones. It's probably the first one that I screwed up, honestly. It's true, Krim. I can't go against my nature. The theme of John Cadia's streams is everybody dies. When my mission is to keep everyone alive, it's just so difficult. Should pop up any second. There it is. Let us continue. I think it was this one right here. And Ellaby, we're going to do our community stream on Tuesday. So look forward to being able to play games with us then. I was thinking about doing it on Thursday, but because we have to start a brand new game, I think we'll do the community stream and then jump into that. Oh, have fun with Stardew. That's such a good game, Mandy. We'll chat with you later. Take care. So back to the elevator. What was the code? 42513? Is that it? 42153? It's been a while since I did that. 42153. I was close. I was like one number mixed up there. Try the combination. Thank you, Hasifa. 4 and Katamari. 4, 2, 1, 5, and 3. Okay, so this time I'm going to blast through everything until we get to the major choice. What a sad, disturbing story this is, too. Oh, man. Okay, so starting off, activate the massager, as one does in one of these hotels. And then, of course, ahead for the spider webs. Now this first clue is going to be the trickiest. I think we got the rest of them okay. Sir, who's in the wrong? I only did what was right. So the second time I played it, I thought I chose Villains Go to Hell. That's right. So I think she liked that one. Red Riding Hood is staring at me. Sir, come with me. The only thing that matters is your life. And then I think the right one is... How do you know a person's worth? See, you're not in Bible school. That was the divine punishment one, right? That one's incorrect. Shut up, shut up, shut up. And I think we know the rest of them correctly. This is Bible study, is it? Now, I don't remember them saying what kind of teacher he was, actually. How do I look to you? This one we say, we met too late. And then the last one is your honesty. I think that's it. Did I get them all correct? Or did I already screw one up again? Well, we at least got to the point where we don't get killed. But that just means you got, I think, 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4. I did not get one. I could have sworn I copied these. Okay, now I just might need the answers because I apparently can't remember. When you give me hints like, oh, you did it right the first time. And then I thought, oh, I never got the first question right. Okay, maybe that's where I was mistaken. I thought earlier it was said I got the first one right my first time. So then I tried to recreate that. And I screwed that up. Okay. That maybe makes more hint. Did I get the other 3 correct this time? Uh-oh. Screwed up something. There we go. Tricksy game. This one. At least I still have the same code for the elevator on the screen. I can read that. Okay, what was the third answer? I'm trying to remember. try the combo. 42153. Now for Jumi and I think it was Leon that had played this before. Crap, what number was I on? 3? Yeah. Did you have to look this up, or did you brute force your way through this eventually? So I had 1 out of the 4. Oh, I see what you meant. I had 1 of them correct, not the first one of them correct. I gotcha. I think I misinterpreted that. I love that, Krim. I believe in the almighty Cadia. Power of death unmatched. Not even on purpose. I'm like the Mr. Magoo of killing people. Activate the massager. Wooden horse head. Because honestly, if I was playing this without talking to you guys and without looking at a guide, I would have gotten that bad ending and thought that was the canon ending. It's like, wow, this game has a sad ending. Oh god, Georgie. Scared the crap out of me. Okay, that's for the law to decide. I've never done that one before. I'm pretty sure I've done the other 2. Okay, so that time it made her giggle. That makes me think when she giggles, you got something correct. So when she said the only thing that matters is your life, then I want to pick, how do you know a person's worth? Because we're like a teacher. A teacher would ask that kind of thing, right? She screams, she glares at me, gets closer. I have no idea what Georgie heard. I didn't hear anything, but I do have headphones on. How do I look to you? Now I will choose... We met too late. I'm 99% sure that's the right one. What do you like about me? And then your honesty. Oh yeah, dog's hearing is so much better than ours. Okay, so far it's so good, but I can't tell yet. I might not be able to tell until after we rest. No, that is different. I think that's correct. Thank you, sir. Let's... Red Riding Hood's figure wavers, then. Okay, that didn't happen before, I don't think. I think that was new. She smashes off into the night. Does she just jump? The bustling city can be heard out the window. I wipe my sweaty brow with my shirt sleeve. Something touches my cheek. Something's floating in the darkness. A thread? I follow it with my eyes. I realize that it's wrapped around my wrist. Whoa. So far, so it's the same. Something yanks me toward the window. Ugh. I brace my legs and try to resist. But all in vain. I'm thrown out into the night sky. I scream as I plummet. God, that heartbeat sound with headphones is intense. Very intense. No, I should be rushing toward the ground. But just as I give up all hope, a strong jolt makes me look up. A man struggles to hold onto my arm, his teeth gritting with effort. You stupid idiot. Mashita. Shut up and give me your arm. His arm, Graham? Hurry up. Grab onto me. Right. He desperately tries to pull me up, and after what feels like an eternity of struggling, I make it over the ledge and tumble safely back inside the hotel. The only sound that can be heard is our gasps for breath as we sit in the darkness. Why did you ignore my orders? Mashita spits words out between wheezes. Sorry. This isn't the time to be making excuses. I might be better off shutting up. Idiot. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Is she gone? I think so. The window. I'm still trembling as I point to the broken window. She threw herself out of it. She might have been trying to take me with her. No, not you. That Sir person. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Can you walk? Then let's go. Mashita slowly stands and looks at me. Nicely done. That wasn't bad for an amateur like you. Gee, thanks. Makes me feel so much better. It stopped raining. The cool wind on my cheeks hint at autumn. I'm going to drop by and see Diamond. I like to know how the others are doing. Yeah. What? Hand me the car key. No, I can drive. And Michael, so far everything's identical to what we did before, except right before the spider lady jumped out the window, Little Red Riding Hood said, thank you. And then she trailed off and then left. So because that unique thing happened, I don't remember that before, I think we are on the path to the good ending now. So I say, no, I can drive. Have you completely gone mad? Look at your hands. I'm just taking my time now, just in case something else is different. I glance down at them, only to suddenly realize they're still shaking. You just faced down a spirit. You can't drive in that condition. The choice made for me, I take the key out of my pocket and toss it to Mashita. The corner parking lot. Right. You rest here. His figure melts into the darkness. As I watch him go, I notice something down on the wet asphalt. It's a dead spider. It lay there, legs all curled up, almost as if it was desperately trying to hold on to something. Are you satisfied now? Then let's go home. I gently pick up the spider. I felt that sneeze coming for so long. That's what I was saying, Krim. I kind of thought most spiders, when they die, all their legs kind of curl up, assuming they're not crushed to death. Okay, I gently pick up the spider. I wrap it in my handkerchief and put it in my pocket. Still weird, crazy behavior. I don't like it. The car ride back is a blur. I sat and let Mashita's voice wash over me like background radio noise. I remember wondering if Red Riding Hood might have stolen a part of my soul. Before the investigation today, Moe tipped us off on that testimony, remember? That helped me connect the dots. I realized a teacher was wrapped up in the case. A teacher from a school near the hotel was arrested for breaking the law. What does that have to do with anything? There was an odd part in Ako's testimony. And let's see, Relentless, you think spiders use like blood pressure or something to move their legs? So when they die, the legs curl up because they're no longer actively keeping them extended. Oh, interesting. That makes a lot of sense. They're like hydraulics, jump and go, zoom. Oh, how weird. Man, nature's wild, isn't it? It's so interesting to see how certain creatures function or survive. They were scared they'd be reported, but nothing ever happened. In other words, Esco never went to the police after tattling to the teacher. Or maybe more, she couldn't go. I frown as I try to put the pieces together. I think I'm too spaced out, as it's not making sense. You'd never make it as a detective. Can't he just drop that? I don't plan on becoming one anyway. There's only one possible answer. This Sir person, SKO, or Esco, trusted so deeply one of the masquerade's customers. What? I feel like I've been hit up the side of the head, and not with a pillow, more like a lead pipe. What about a baseball bat? The one she sought salvation from ended up being a criminal. The definition of irony. Mashita glances out the window and chuckles dryly. The bitter sound fits both our moods. It was the teacher and Mura, the one mentioned in Eiko's testimony. I saw a photo of him. He was thin, tall, the type popular with students. What does tall and thin have to do with students? I'm not quite sure I understand that. Well, I suppose. He glances back at me through the mirror. You might say he wasn't too unlike you. Mashita suddenly tosses a file at me. Those are the research results. Look them over if you want to know more. Results. I flip through the thick bundle of paper. They're set a very well-organized documents. Or they are a set well, okay. It would have taken a lot of time to gather this amount of information. Okay, so not even just students, I guess you could say just students, but he's more talking about, yeah, the girls liking him because he's an attractive teacher. Which, we all had that growing up. I'm sure you guys can think of a teacher you probably saw like, wow, that's a good-looking teacher. Hopefully it stopped there. Hopefully it stopped there. Then it hits me. Wait a second. Mashita just said he connected the dots with the help of Moe's testimony. Which means he drew all of this before starting, or he knew all of this before we started our investigation tonight. You knew everything? I just said I put it all together when I heard the testimony. But I decided not to tell you, just in case. Why? If I had known, I could have... What would you have done? His tone turns mocking as he laughs. No, Krem, that's a big problem. A lot of times it doesn't. And at least even like my high school that I went to, I think one actually happened when I was going there. And I've heard of at least one or two since I graduated from high school. Now that was a long time ago, but yeah, multiple teachers have gotten caught and fired. And of course, a lot of them go without ever getting caught at all, so you just never even know about it. But I've heard of at least 3 from my high school. Of course, that was over 20 years ago, so there's been time. Very sus, Katamari. You would have just sympathized too much and let your guard down. You should be grateful I didn't. Krem gotta get the maze. Mashita leaves me with the research file and heads to Diamond's hospital. Now that I'm alone, I can't keep my 3 hospitalized friends out of my mind. But there's nothing I can do for them right now. I've done everything I can. I bolster myself with that information. I spread Mashita's documents out on the table. I'm exhausted, but I feel like I need to go through them today. Who in the world was Red Riding Hood? If Mashita was right, the truth could be right in front of me. I did look at Mashita's report after we came here, didn't I? I want to double check real quick. I think it's here. Yeah, we did read these. Okay, I just wanted to double check. Yeah, the first time we did. I think that's all we got to do. So let's rest up. And this should do it. Let's see what changes, if anything. Maybe I still got the wrong answer. I just want to see if I get a different achievement. If Steam pops up with a different achievement, I know I got it. I didn't see anything. And so, the case surrounding Masquerade quietly comes to a close, leaving an invisible scar on that dark street. The lives lost there will never return, and neither will their trampled dignity. Oh, I just got an achievement. I think we got it. The only thing that saves that disaster is that my friends survived. Hiro, Banshee, and Shaw all regained consciousness after that. They got out of it with no lasting symptoms and are recovered enough to go back to their lives. That's nice. Oh, that's good. Good news, finally. Diamond concluded that the affliction inhibited the soul, very much like the mark. Yeah, Steam totally spoiled it. Although really it's more the developer's problem. The developer should put these at the very end, not as soon as you start engaging with the ending, because then that can be kind of a spoiler. In that case, maybe Red Riding Hood was finally released from that horrible nightmare. Just like the spirits that gave people the mark. That makes sense. Katamari, first try. You know, somebody we rated earlier, he was playing Elden Ring, getting killed all the time. We did a lot of funny things where, or he would say these funny things whenever he got killed. He's like, another scripted death. Can't be avoided. Of course, they weren't scripted deaths, but he just like, as he does his run, he's like, I've never died. There's all these scripted deaths everywhere. I love that. If anything good came about because of this case, then that would be it. Yeah, Krem, I was there. It was scripted, I know. This one boss always has 20 scripted deaths. There's just no avoiding it. A week later, I'm curious to see how this changes. I'm coming in. Mashita suddenly shows up on my doorstep. Before I even open my mouth, he pulls out an envelope and tosses it on the table. I'm here to deliver this. It's your reward. Take it and get out of here. I didn't do it because I wanted a reward. How should I know? The client asked me to do this, that's all. I did my job and handed it over. The rest is in your hands. Damn, what a pain. Mashita turns and curses under his breath, but I can still hear everything he says. That's all you came for? No, there was one other thing. I heard something from this past case. And what's that? Something about you. You're suited for this work after all. That again? Sorry, but I'm done. No more. Just hear me out. There have been more mysterious cases, like masquerades popping up lately. I thought it might be Mark-related, but it seems like I was wrong. He stops for a moment, then mutters. Hyaki Yagyo, a monster's parade. Have you heard anything about it? A Hyaki Yagyo? Yeah, sure, in ghost stories. But he's clearly asking something that's happening in the real world. No, I haven't. That's so... I figured you, of all people. Forget it. I mean, we're always looking at all this occult stuff, so it would make sense that we would know what it is. Yeah, right, Krem? Prolonging that game time period. First he asks me, then he tells me to forget it. He only cares about his own bottom line. Mashita glances briefly at the sofa in the corner of the room. Might have known something. So, you want my help? The old lady, Yasoka, seems to think you could do some good. I do too. That's all I ever wanted to say. So that was pretty much the same for the most part. There's a little bit of difference in the dialogue, but not much. No, wait. I have one last bit of advice. Quit doing stuff like that. Oh, he's going to talk about the spider again. Like what? You picked up that dead spider, didn't you? You saw? Just out of the corner of my eye. That's why darkness follows you. Your ancestors probably had pity on her too. Can I speak Kannada? I have no idea what that is. Is that a real language? And Hasifa, just that your friend survived, so I think it's not much of a difference. Oh, that might be the only thing that was different, huh? The living and the dead can't coexist. If you try to escape their feelings, you'll just end up getting pulled in. Okay, I'm going to try to say a different thing this time. Last time I said I'll keep that in mind. Even so, Mashita might be right. But even so, if someone doesn't accept them, they'll stay like that forever. Oh, did you misspell it, Ellaby? It's just Kannada? Don't speak that either. Don't know what it is. That's not something I want to bear. Mashita just snorts derisively, like usual. Give it some thought. Even if you don't want it, the time may come one day. He leaves, closing the door behind him. That marks the end of the case, and the end of one chapter in my story. But someday in the future, I can't help but think that door will be thrown open again. There we go. Yeah, that was literally the only difference was that. However, though, I did get another achievement. Woo! Yeah! Oh, I love that. So I might have actually gotten all of the achievements in this game. Good timing on that, Michael. Yeah, let's go ahead and save it. I'm going to save over this one. There we go.